Hi, everybody. This is Chick Hearn, and with me tonight is my partner, Stu Lance. We're here for the game between the New York Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs. Ewing passes the ball to Sprewell. He takes the jumper to Johnson. Dishes it to Duncan. Pulls up. Ooh, heartbreak shot. Intercepted. Robinson unloads. No. He fires. Ewing is too hot to handle.
Ewing is carrying the load on offense.
He shoots. No good.
The Spurs have made nothing from their last 3 trips down court. What is going wrong?
Childs lays it up for 2. He is on fire.
Good shot by Childs.
Johnson passes the ball to Robinson. He shoots. He picks up 5 points. Nice hoop. Passes to Childs. Throws up a prayer. Childs drops it in from the green zone.
The Knicks are shooting the lights out tonight. Nothing is stopping them.
Robinson loses control. He goes up. Free hammers it down.
That's one for the highlight reel.
Elliott passes the ball to Johnson. To Elliott. He unloads. Down it goes. Ewing lays it up. It's good.
Ewing is just a straight-up big-time player.
To Robinson. Skip pass to Duncan with the shot, and it's no good. Houston dishes it to Ewing. Houston pulls up. He made it.
The Spurs look like they're glued to the floor tonight, Chick. They just are not contesting any shots.
To Duncan. Sends it to Belly. Belly loses control. He puts up the J. Childs hits the 15-pointer.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Throws up a prayer. Off glass. No good. Ewing dishes it to Houston. Pulls up in the lane. He is on fire.
You can't give away that many easy shots and expect to stay in the game.
Belly finds the open man. Duncan for 2.
The Spurs are letting this game slip away. I doubt they can claw their way back.
Johnson sends it to Robinson. To the open man. Belly passes the ball to Elliott. He takes the shot.
The Spurs are in trouble. The problem with their offense is that their shooting percentage is low. They need to shoot when they have the open shot and work the ball around until they get the open shot.
He takes the jumper.
The Spurs couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat. They need to take some easy shots and start hitting their wide open looks.
Sprewell flashes through the lane. Sprewell slams it with authority.
That was a monster dunk.
Wide open.
The Spurs are really shooting poorly. They need to just slow things down and work for better shots.
Childs with a monster jam. Over to Belly with a jumper. Out to Ewing. Puts up the shot. He is on fire.
He's really putting on a clinic, Chick.
Johnson sends it to Elliott. Sprewell knocks the ball loose. Robinson stops in the lane. He hit the shot.
That shot's really going to help his confidence.
He puts up the J. He makes the shot.
That guy is on fire.
Robinson loses control. He takes the shot. Johnson sends it to Ellie. He fires.
The Spurs are letting this game slip away. I doubt they can claw their way back.
And stuffed it.
Whoa, that alone was worth the play for the Knicks.
It's knocked loose. Johnson finds the open man. Passes to Johnson. It's knocked loose.
He's building this place from the ground up, one brick at a time.
Ooh, heartbreak shot.
That must have looked like a good shot to him.
Sprewell stops in the lane. A superior move.
Sprewell makes the shot for another 2 points.
No good. Houston passes the ball to Ewing. He sets, he fires. He collects 10 points.
That was a clean shot from Sprewell.
Elliott sends it to Ellie. He fires. No. From way outside. Great shot. That's worth 15 points.
He's shooting the lights out.
It's knocked loose. Johnson shoots. At the end of the first quarter, the score is the New York Knicks 96, the San Antonio Spurs 11. Johnson pops the J.
I've heard of players not being able to find their range, but Johnson can't find his game tonight.
He drains a 10-point shot.
If you look up automatic in the dictionary, there's a picture of Sprewell.
To Johnson. Duncan rifles it to Robinson. He lets it fly. Wedge.
Robinson collects another 2 points. He's doing some good work tonight.
Childs. Great shot. That one's worth 15 points.
That guy's draining them tonight.
Just Sprewell. Takes it to the hole. Sprewell with a monster jam.
Wow, you can't stop the rain.
It's stolen. 2 points. Sprewell is on fire.
The Spurs are not showing me anything tonight, Jake. Where's their heart?
Interception. Goes for the 15-pointer. Air ball.
Maybe he needs glasses.
To Ellie. Duncan unloads. He puts it in. Arenas have such high slam dunk. He lets it fly.
Johnson is not shooting well. He hasn't found his game.
Johnson hits the shot from the green zone. That's 10 points.
The Spurs need to stop giving away the easy shots if they want to stay in this ball game.
He shoots.
Johnson has missed too many shots. He couldn't throw a great
Sprewell slams it with authority. Johnson loses control to Elliott. To Duncan. He shoots.
Elliott hasn't found his touch tonight. It looks like he's having trouble with his release.
Slams at home. It's stolen. Childs for the jam and hammers it home. Johnson loses control. Childs pops the J. Childs is too hot to handle.
Childs picks up the 2 points.
Great pass up the floor to Elliott.
He couldn't hit a parked car in a parking lot.
Ewing dishes it to Houston. 2 points. Long pass to Welly. He unloads. Welly throws the alley-oop. Just Sprewell. Pulls up. He makes the basket for 15.
Sprewell is on fire tonight. Better concentrate on denying him the ball.
Johnson to the open man. Elliott takes it up strong. Ewing with the block. He drives to the basket. To Johnson. He lets it fly. Duncan loses control. Throws up a prayer. Childs hits the shot from the green zone. That's 10 points.
The Knicks are really playing great. Their offense looks so strong tonight.
It's knocked loose. He hits tall buildings in a single bound. And he jams it back down again. Johnson. Houston knocks the ball loose. Houston goes up. Earthquake.
I thought the backboard was coming down on that one, chick.
He puts up the J.
He's forcing up too many bad shots, chick. He needs to get the rest of the team involved and just let the game come to him.
To Welly. To Robinson. To the open man. Duncan with the shot. He collects 10 points. Ewing dishes it to Childs. He shoots. He makes the shot. That's 5 points.
The Spurs need to turn up the D. They're giving up too many easy baskets.
It's knocked loose to Houston. Wide open. He drops it in for 10 points.
The way that guy's shooting, you'd think the basket was 3 feet wide.
Welly to the open man. Interception. He lets it fly. He is on fire.
He definitely got the shooter's roll there.
Intercepted. Ewing finds the open man. Sprewell unloads. Sprewell is on fire.
Sprewell collects another 2 points. He's doing some good work tonight.
Goes for the 15-pointer.
If it wasn't for bad luck, he'd have no luck at all.
Throws up a prayer. Johnson is too hot to handle.
The Knicks are putting on a clinic tonight. This kind of offense is difficult to deal with.
He takes the shot. At halftime, the score is the New York Knicks, 233. The San Antonio Spurs, 25. Johnson. Down court to Duncan. To Robinson. To Houston. He goes up, jams it in. To Johnson. To Robinson. To Welly. Good. Childs. A deuce.
He's lighting them up tonight. Strong moves and good shots are getting the baskets.
He's forcing too many shots. He needs to let the game come to him.
Just spree well. And it goes in.
That guy is simply amazing.
Johnson loses control. Good work. He goes inside the dunk. I'm starting to feel like I'm an air traffic controller up here.
Whoa, showtime.
Johnson whirls it to belly. He goes for three. Just spree well. Elliott sends it back airmail. It's knocked loose. He gets a 15-pointer. Outstanding play.
The Spurs have to get their heads together on defense and stop giving away so many easy baskets.
From behind the arc.
He's having trouble finding his range.
Outstanding play.
The Spurs need to step it up on defense and contest a few more shots.
Fine look. Childs. From outside. To Johnson. To Childs. Childs finishes with a thunderous jab. Johnson. To Johnson. To Houston. The New York Knicks are making their shots. Looks like the defense is on vacation.
The Knicks are tough tonight. They came in with a strategy, and they're sticking to it.
Duncan back to Welly. Duncan elevates. Duncan pounds it down.
That's the kind of play that can get the crowd right back into this game.
To Childs. Three-pointer. Ewing sends it back to Sprewell. He goes in and finishes with a thunderous jam.
Wow, that kid is on fire.
To Johnson. Down court to Elliott. To Duncan. To Elliott. Puts up the tray.
The Spurs have missed too many from behind the arc.
Declares for takeoff. Whoa! 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 Johnson loses control. To Johnson. He unloads. To Houston. Goes in strong. Houston slams it down. To Johnson. Snaps off a chest pass to Duncan. It's knocked loose. Johnson loses control. Johnson whirls it to Belly with a long hoist. Childs sends it back to Sprewell. He takes the jumper. He scores.
Sprewell is really stepping it up.
Johnson pulls up. Johnson throws it ahead to Houston. He takes off. Ooh, he slams it home.
That was pretty.
Robinson. Welly puts up the shot. That was a nice play.
Mario picks up another 2 points.
Ewing, and he hits it.
He's just playing great. Look at the numbers he has put up tonight.
He shoots.
I've heard of players not being able to find their range, but Robinson can't find his game tonight.
He goes up. Wow, that was at least a 7 on the Richter scale.
Whoa, there's no stopping that kind of dunk.
Long pass to Welly. It's knocked loose. Sprewell hands it to Childs. At the end of the third quarter, the score is the New York Knicks, 276. The San Antonio Spurs, 35. To Houston, to Childs, for 3. Nice outside shot.
The Spurs look like a high school team out there tonight, chick.
To Elliott. To Johnson. Into the lane. To Robinson. It's denied. To Houston. Slam dunk. Johnson. To Elliott. Duncan passes it out to Welly for the 3. To Childs. Goes for the 10-pointer. Excellent shot. That's worth 10 points.
Nice shot from Childs.
Robinson kicks it out to Johnson for 3. To Houston. Super move.
Childs drains the shot. Good play.
To Duncan. It's stolen by Childs. Childs with authority. Johnson loses control. It's knocked loose. Got it. Boom.
That was some dunk.
To Johnson. To Elliott. For the 3. Great shot. He shot that one from the parking lot.
Elliott makes the 3-point shot.
To Houston for 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Houston gets another basket. Solid shooting.
To Duncan. To Johnson. Lobs it to Welly. To Elliott. Interception. Houston pushes it down.
Boy, that was so cool.
To Johnson. To Robinson. To Houston. Johnson. Houston lobs it to Childs. To Johnson. Oh, he hit the shot.
The Spurs are really slacking on defense. They're allowing too many easy shots and just aren't putting pressure on the ball.
To Robinson. Pulls up in the lane. Nice hoop. Childs. Houston. For two. An easy deuce.
They'll need to pick up their defense soon if they plan on getting back into this game.
Johnson loses control. Welly gives it to Johnson. Back to Welly. This game's as good as over. It's garbage time now.
I think I'd give that a 9.5, Chick.
To Welly. Duncan pops the J. This game is in the refrigerator. The door is closed, the lights are out, the eggs are cooling, the butter's getting hard, the jello is jiggling.
Check it out. That kid is simply amazing.
Great pass up the floor to Welly. He goes for three. Over to Childs. Johnson rifles it to Welly. He puts up the J. Elliott swings it outside to Duncan. To Robinson. 2 points. He puts up the J. Ewing whirls it to Houston. He unloads. What a move. That basket's worth 10 points.
Somebody's got to get a hand in his face.
Duncan dishes it to Johnson. To Elliott. For two. Good. He puts up the J. He makes the basket for 15.
That guy's draining them tonight.
He takes the jumper. It's knocked loose. With a monster jam.
Monster jam.
Jackson. Johnson dishes it to Duncan. To Welly. 2 points. Johnson rifles it to Houston at the end of regulation play. The score is the New York Knicks 348, the San Antonio Spurs 48.